We all are struggling with procrastination. For it, we read many books, take knowledge, but then also we do one habit which we do every day, which is to procrastinate. So, hey friends, I am Shlok Wadekar, 10 years old, studying in 5th standard. In this video, I am going to tell you how tips to beat procrastination. So, let's get into it. So, before moving into the video, I have to tell something which I tell you mostly in every video, and which is to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get instant notification when I put a new video. So first let's talk about the Parkinson law. So Parkinson law means it's a great law in which Parkinson law means to have a deadline to your work. So if I have a goal to shoot this video in whole day, so I'll try to complete it in whole day, but I have a deadline to shoot it in half hour, so I'll try to do it in half hour. So this is like this. But if you doesn't keep any deadlines, then what will happen? You'll procrastinate to tomorrow or sometime. So this is Parkinson law. Now let's move to next step. So next step is from the book Make Time. If you have to buy that book, the link is in the description. So the tip's name is Daily Highlight. So in Daily Highlight, what we do is, first thing in the morning we make 3 sections: F, G and L. So let's start with F. So F means something to focus on, G means gratitude, and L means let go of. So in F category, what we have to do is the main work we have to do today. So we have to write that, means we have a goal to do this work today. Then G means gratitude. Gratitude, because Tony Robbins said that gratitude is the best way for happiness, and it's really the best way for happiness. So on gratitude, I'm going to make a video later on this channel. So now let's move to L, which is let go of. So in L, what you have to do is you have to write that habit which you have to, that bad habit which you have to remove from your life. Like it would be getting angry, or that means your goal will be also to let go of that habit. So this is daily highlight tips. So now let's move to next step. So next step is all about time boxing system. So this is something which Elon Musk do every day, and he always focus on it. So in it, what we do is we create a box of time slot, and then at that time slot we write this what work we have to do it, and it is easy to do in Google Calendar. If you use Google Calendar, it will be easy for you. Means when you create any meeting or this, on that automatically a box created in that. So this is all about time boxing system. So now let's move to next step. So the next step is to push yourself to do it. So it is a very important tip that if you doesn't push yourself to do it, means if you have to write a book and you are not just saying also to yourself that now I'll write the book, but when you push yourself to do it, then you try to do that work. It is like this, that you have kept a ball on table and you are trying to push that ball, but it is not possible to push that ball if you are just watching it. You have to touch it by hand, then only it will flow with the air forward. So this is step. Now let's move to next step. So the next step is all about 2-minute rule and 2-day rule. So about 2-minute rule and 2-day rule, I have made a deep video. If you have to watch that video, the link is here and also in the description box. So I'll tell you in short. So 2-minute rule and 2-day rule is what means if you are procrastinating to do something, like you are procrastinating to make any video. So just say your mind to do it for 2 minutes, then again see your mind after 2 minutes. So like this the momentum will create, and also a flow will create to do it, and your interest also will be grow to do that work. So this is 2-minute rule. So now let's move to 2-day rule. So the 2-day rule means you say your mind that now if you're procrastinating to go for swimming, it's an example, then tell your mind that today you can procrastinate but not today. Means you can't procrastinate in a line, but you can procrastinate one day. This technique have helped a lot to me. It have also helped a lot to many people. So like Matt DLVR, if you have to watch his channel, he also tell many about productivity and many more. If you have to watch the channel, the link is in the description, and he is also my role model. So now let's move to next step. The next step is 5-minute rule. So in 5-minute rule, what we do is, like if you are what we call it, if you are procrastinating to fill your water bottle, so then just ask yourself that is it going to make less than 5 minutes, and if it is going to take less than 5 minutes, then do it, and if not, then don't do it. Write it in your to-do list. So about to-do list, I am going to make about to-do list we are going to talk later in this video. So what happened about me, if I am procrastinating to fill my water bottle, so I remember the 5-minute rule, so then I go down and fill my water bottle. So this is 5-minute rule. So now let's move to next step. So the next step is to enjoy the work you are doing. So if I tell you that I don't like to walk on terrace in morning club. So by the way, if you have watched our morning club video, if you haven't, the link is here in the I button and also in the description box. So what I do is to enjoy that walking is I listen to audiobook. If you have watched that video, then you'll know that I'll start to enjoy it. So like this only you can also find your enjoyment in any work. Like if we are procrastinating to clean your desk, then you can play song behind, and while listening to song you can clean. Like this you can also make enjoy your any work. So this is enjoy and tip to enjoy your work. So now let's move to next step. So next thing is to write a to-do list. So I think that writing or typing on PC is a great way to write to-do list. You can also write in notebook, or you can write in Google Doc, or many apps like Microsoft To Do, Google Calendar and many more. So first let's talk about to-do list. So what I do is before going to bed, I make a to-do list of all the things I have to do tomorrow, and then tomorrow first thing in the morning I'll read the to-do list what I have to do. And if you have watched my video 3 secrets of productivity, if you haven't, the link is here in the I button and also in the description box. In it I have tell you the ABC method. I also follow that method, so I have tell you in short that. So once you create your to-do list, you have to label them in A, B and C. So you have to label A on that task to which is very important, and you have to label B on that task to which it is not important. Means it is important also, but if you didn't do it, then also it is okay. And C task, and you have to label C on those tasks which is not important. So it is very powerful technique, ABC method. So if you have to watch that video, link is here in the I button and also in the description box. So what I do is I label it, and I watch in the morning my whole to-do list. So I am free to do that work. Means I didn't waste my time to choose which work should I do. Means I'll do my first A work, then B, then C. It is then easy to choose which work I have to do. So now I'll talk that why writing is good. So I like to write or type because it organizes our mind. Means our mind have many thoughts. So what I do, I have my journal here in my bag. So where I go, I take that journal, and when I am free, whenever in my mind any thought comes, I write it down. Means my mind will be clutter free. So on journaling and writing, I am going to make a video on this channel only. So now let's move to next step. So now this is the last step, and which is to make its habit. So what I do is, so I'll give you my example only. I procrastinate to brush my teeth at night. So but I didn't procrastinate to clean my desk before going to bed, because I doesn't have a habit to brush my teeth before going to bed, but I have a habit to clean my desk before going to bed. And according to book 5 AM Club, if you have to buy the book, the link is in the description. The 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. In it, Robin Sharma have told that for creating a habit, we have to follow that habit continuously in a row of 66 days. So by it, the habit will be created. So this is last tip. So, and thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon. I'll meet you in the next video. Bye.